everybody sees people they love working through stuff and not going so well because nobody does it perfectly. And then we want the best for each other. And at the same time, we don't know how to say that to each other without hurting each other. And I would say that acknowledging that someone is struggling is loving them in spite of the struggle or because of the struggle that they're in. And that if you can accept that this person is just in a moment in their life and they may not have the understanding or answers about how to get out of it, and that's okay. And it's not just their responsibility to do that, and it's not just your responsibility to take them out of it, then you can show up with real love in that situation and create a container where it's okay to then have conversations about what's actually going on, to become curious and ask questions, because it feels safe to do that. And a lot of the things that we do, and especially in close family relationships, are not safe. We wouldn't do those same things with friends. We wouldn't approach friends with this very heavy-handed judgment, which is actually a masked concern and fear. The reality is, if instead we approach those conversations like, hey, look, I love you so much, and what's happening right now, I feel afraid that this, or this will happen. And I know that I don't have the answers for you and that you are in your own process. But I just want to share with you, I love you so much that I want the best for you, and I feel afraid for you. And is there any way we can have a conversation around whatever's actually going on with you? Because I want to show up for you in the way that I know would be nourishing for you, but I don't know how. If we had that as a statement, what would those conversations be like? We just don't do that, right? We don't actually slow it down and break it out and name how we're feeling. And we're afraid of the other person being afraid of what we might say. There's all this stuff in it, especially around family. And we have to practice doing that. And we have to be okay with it not going so well. But the point is, we approach these situations in order to continue to create a nourishing relationship, if it's possible. And it might not always be. It is unusual to be that clear and open and curious. And that's why we practice. We practice so that we can do that.